What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Wildlives. I'm your host, Mike Janella, and as promised, with us today, I'm sure you've seen them somewhere if you've been on the internet anytime in the last year or so. They're famous on Instagram. They've been on TV commercials, People magazine. It's Topher Brophy and his dog, son, Rosenberg. Thanks so much for making some time.
Mike, we're so happy to be here.
Happy to have you guys here. Now, I tried to fit in with you guys because I was told you were bringing green shirts.
I have to tell you.
What do you think?
I'm a big fan of your show, and seeing you in person, you look even more handsome than you do on screen.
Flatter me. I'm blushing.
So that's the first thing I want to say. Your spirit comes off in person as it does digitally.
Thank you. It means a lot. Guys, we have a lot to talk about with Topher and with Rosenberg about their causes and all the great things that they raise awareness and appreciation for. You guys are famous for the matching outfits. What did you wear today?
Mike, we're wearing shirts that say purpose. As you can see, Rosenberg's shirt says purpose. My shirt says purpose as well. So purpose is a very big thing. Now, I started this journey a little over 3 years ago, and I was going through a very difficult time. I finally started to read certain self-help books. I got some therapy. I did a lot of guided and insightful meditation. And I realized that my problem was I was a narcissist. And then I started looking around and I noticed that I wasn't the only person who might have that tendency.
Right, get out of your own self a little bit and realize that.
It might be a larger problem indicative of our country, of our world. I don't know. I'm not one to say. All I can say is what I realized for myself, and I realized I needed to find more meaning and I needed to care for more people than just myself. So that's when I started the process and Rosenberg came into my life.
And I'm guessing, yeah, that's where this little guy started playing a major role.
He's very kind, he's very sweet, he's very loyal.
May I? Can I pet?
Please, yeah, he wants to smell you. He's very introspective. He's very
It's been very calm since you guys got here.
But he can also be very outgoing when he feels that he's feeding positivity. He energizes himself, and he has a whole different energy skit, and he can be really outgoing.
It's awesome. When did you decide, okay, maybe I have something here that I can take to a bigger stage, to Instagram, for example?
So it was that one day when we first dressed alike, and people started crowding around. Literally, there was crowds and crowds of people, and you know, I'm not used to that kind of attention, but it made me happy to see them so happy. And that was the idea. That was when we needed to take this on a much larger form. So Instagram was the perfect launching point for that. So I searched the internet and I found the only person who's an artist, who's a conceptual photographer, who photographs animals in human clothing. And she is the dog styler on Instagram.
You failed to mention that she also is your wife now. You're recently married, Chantal. She's here.
Yes.
And the dog styler, she's the sort of the brains behind this whole operation, as you said earlier.
Absolutely.
And your wedding, which was covered by People magazine, I saw the photos, animals galore. It was crazy. Talk to us about that, because that must have been an amazing experience.
Well, let me say this. Because we love animals so much, we had a rescue farm bring an alpaca, a llama, a baby goat, a baby sheep, a white baby fox.
Wow.
And 2 bunnies to basically raise money for that farm and to have people interact with those beautiful animals.
That's great.
And it just, for us, it was what we wanted it to be. Thank you so much, Rosenberg. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Take me through, say, your next Instagram post that you're thinking of. How does that whole process work?
There's a lot of factors that go into play here. Now, in terms of what we do, it depends on a lot of things. It depends on, you know, what social issues are going on in the world. It could depend on something that has been on my mind or the dog styler's mind for a long time. But in terms of causes, I mean, we recently made a really good friend, a man who was a Vietnam veteran who was an amputee. He lost one of his arms in the service, and we did a photo with him with another dog friend of ours who's also missing an arm, a paw, excuse me. And we did an amazing photo together, and we raised awareness.
This is the one we're looking at right now. Is that right?
The National Amputee Association. That's Artie. He's such a sweet man. And that's Kiwi, who's missing her left paw. That was a fantastic experience. So animals don't care what color your skin is. They don't care what your religion is. They don't care who you voted for. They don't care how much money you have in your bank account. They just treat you based on how you treat them, which is something that I term to be their love meritocracy. That's something as Homo sapiens we could learn a lot from. I also have kind of realized that what also helps me is a hug, like a touching. Can I have a hug?
I am always down for a hug. How do you want to hug
I just
me?
want to go it slow because I'm getting a little nervous.
Come in slow. You don't have to be nervous.
Just a
This is a
little
safe place. Yeah, we're centered. All right, guys. All you wild things, thanks for watching. For Topher, Roby, and Rosenberg, and producer Sarah, I'm Mike. We'll see you next time.